Welcome to Hannity, and tonight we are live. We are in New York City, where in just a few minutes we're going to sit down with Erica Kirk for an exclusive preview of her late husband's final book, Stop in the Name of God, Why Honoring the Sabbath Will in Fact Transform Your Life. Also, tonight, Jasmine Crockett wants a promotion. The Democratic Party's rising star has officially announced her bid for U.S. Senate with the great state of Texas and with the help of President Donald J. Trump. Take a look.
Crockett. Oh, man, oh, man.
She's a very low IQ person.
Somebody said the other day she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you got to be kidding.
I don't know how that helps her. Anyway, a few states away, California Governor Gavin Newsom was on fire, literally. Take a look.
They're in the hills with these guys, and we all turned around when my hair literally burst on. There's a video of it, and they threw me in the car. The guy hits my hair and throws me in the car and says, "Get out of here."
Now, fortunately, Newsom was able to save his hair from the blaze. Too bad there was no water available to save people's homes. Now, most everyone in the Pacific Palisades, as we all know, lost absolutely everything. They're still unable to rebuild a year later because of California's insane bureaucracy, their regulations. We'll have a lot more on that straight ahead. We do begin tonight right here in New York City with their incoming communist mayor, Marxist mayor, after promising to work with President Trump to apprehend criminal illegal immigrants. Well, Zoran Kami, Marxist Mamdani, is now teaching illegals how to stand up to ICE. There is a 1,200% threat level increase against ICE agents. Maybe the rhetoric has something to do with it. Take a look.
We can all stand up to ICE if you know your rights. If you encounter ICE, these are the things that every New Yorker should know. First, ICE cannot enter into private spaces like your home, school, or a private area of your workplace without a judicial warrant signed by a judge. That looks like this. Sometimes ICE will show you paperwork that looks like this and tell you that they have the right to arrest you. That is false. ICE is legally allowed to lie to you, but you have the right to remain silent. If you're being detained, you may always ask, "Am I free to go?" repeatedly until they answer you.
And another far-left politician is now taking it a step further. Take a look.
The message that we are sending to our Somali community, to our Latino community, to any community that is being targeted, is that we stand with you. Minneapolis is not backing down. Our police officers will not coordinate with any federal agency that is doing immigration law enforcement work. We stand with the community members that make Minneapolis the extraordinary place that it is, and we aren't backing down. We're rock solid in support of them.
Now, that was the Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey on national TV bragging about doing anything he can do to keep criminal illegal aliens on the streets. And by the way, as we head into a midterm election year, I hope every American remembers the big lie. The border's closed, the border's secure, and all the hard work that Democrats are putting into protecting even those criminal illegals, allowing them to run free in your town, in your city. And meanwhile, in the deep blue state of Illinois, nearly 1,800 criminal illegals have been released this year as state officials ignore ICE detainers, even for violent felons. This includes individuals linked to homicide, assault, home invasions. Even sex predators have been released onto the streets, which is pure insanity. And of course, thanks to Joe Biden, there are millions of all of these unvetted, illegal immigrants, many with criminal records. Well, they're living all across the country. And with the election safely in the rearview mirror, the New York Times is now finally reporting that Biden's own advisors warned him that his border policies would create chaos and a lot of suffering, but Joe's inner circle just didn't seem to care, as Biden himself clearly oblivious to everything happening around him. So let's be clear. The consequences here are not theoretical. For example, this weekend, a criminal illegal immigrant who was previously deported multiple times stabbed a person on the very same Charlotte, North Carolina rail system where that young Ukrainian refugee was murdered on video by a career criminal. That was just a short time ago. And yet, for some reason, elected Democrats continue to allow violent criminal illegal immigrants back out onto your streets, putting all of you and your families at risk. Meanwhile, President Trump's DHS Well, they have a holiday message for those criminals. Ho, 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 you're going home. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.